Hi, everyone. This is your girl, Tiffany, your host, owner, and creator of The Mix. Thank you, and welcome to my channel. I'm hopping on here today to continue to go over the Tory Lanez appeal case. According to Los Angeles Magazine News, an article was posted earlier this month. I'm going to go over the things that we do know and what to expect and probably dive a little bit into the meat of things. Okay, one, what we do know is that David Kenner is Tory Lanez appeals attorney, along with Jose Baez and Matthew Barhoma. So this is his appeals team. So far, it's three attorneys, unless I'm unaware of any other attorneys that have been added onto the case. So yeah, David Kenner, he's the veteran. He's in his 80s too. However, I'm sure he's still in his right sound mind and competent enough to handle big cases like this. So nevertheless, David Kenner is the new attorney. He was subbed in early this month, and while he was in court, he did ask the judge to delay the sentencing. So we do know that the sentencing will be February 28th unless there becomes some type of developing news. And when it comes to these legal cases, anything can happen. Things get pushed up, pushed back. So something could happen before February 28th, especially once David Kenner goes over the transcripts as to what took place at trial and get into more research and details about what could possibly be like the legal standing and legal issue to have a strong appeals case to get this pretty much overturned or thrown out. So David Kenner is the new attorney. To February 28th is the new sentencing date. And also, it is to my understanding David Kenner is going to possibly ask the judge to ditch the protective order, which he did post that early this month when he formally accepted the position as Tory Lanez appeal attorney. He asked that in court to the judge is if the judge could just throw out the protective order. It looks like, according to David Kenner, he feels his client's freedom of speech is being violated. Earlier this month, the judge basically stated he wasn't inclined to do that, but try February 28th. So possibly February 28th, he'll ask again. He'll come around and ask again, and then the judge will probably ditch the order, vacate the order, the protective order that's against his client. That'll be interesting to see. If you check out my other videos, you'll get some more information as to my thoughts on a protective order. I don't have the protective order at hand, and I'm going to continue to try to research and find that. I would love to know the details because it just seems like the defendant was completely silenced, and to me that is like a constitutional violation especially if you're not like physically, emotionally, or verbally or mentally harassing the victim at that time. But Tory Lane is an artist. He should be able to express himself through his music as long as it's not threatening harm to anyone, in terms of the victim, really. So it's art. But yeah, I've always wondered, like, why can't he basically talk about what's been going on? Because it never really made any sense to me. And I didn't see at any point he was harassing anyone because he pretty much been under this gag order since for quite some time now. So I don't know. He really didn't say much because he was under this protective order, which I call also a gag order. So yeah, so February 28th, new court date. David Kenner will possibly ask for the protective order to be ditched, to be thrown out. And lastly, possible legal issue on appeal. This is the meats of things. To my understanding, David Kenner will be asking the court to his legal basis for appeal is due to a motion for a new trial. So that legal question, will be posed, motion for a new trial. However, what would that look like? What will this look like on February 28th? Again, comes, if nothing new is brought to the public prior to then, prior to February 28th. I wonder what this motion for a new trial, what this is going to look like. I took the additional steps and did some more research, and I discovered that grounds for granting a motion for a new trial could include the following: a significant error of law; B, verdict going against the weights of evidence; C, irregularity in the court proceedings; D, jury misconduct; E, newly discovered materials of evidence; and F, improper damages. So, what I'm going to do is take one of these or maybe something else, because I'm going to do more research and see, because I do know motion for a new trial, what I just listed, it could be other legal issues as well. So I'll dive further into that, but I'm going to do a separate video and pose the hypothetical example as to what would constitute a motion for a new trial. I'm going to pull some information, some excerpts as to what took place during the trial. For example, just say if there was witness tampering, that could be one of the details that will bring forth a possibility of a motion for a new trial. And it could be a list of things. And usually, sometimes counsel on appeal lists quite a few things, and just throwing it out there, but it's all going to fall under the Constitution, a constitutional violation. So again, I'm going to do a separate video to dive more into the legal ease part of this, and it's going to be like an example, a hypothetical. I want to kind of get ahead of the game to see if I'm right on this. And again, I'm only covering the appeal process. So all my videos is going to be based on the appeal, and I will be referring to the trial excerpts in terms of this or that to say, well, at trial, this happened. So this is on appeal now. This is what we should expect because of what took place at trial for this particular reason, and just connect that with the legal issue or the constitutional violation. So check out my other videos ongoing on the Tory Lanez appeals case. Check out some other videos too on my channel. And this go under videos, go under shorts. Also go over to the community section. And I just want to say again, thank you guys for tuning in. Like, share, subscribe. Those who are digitally passing through, just hit the subscribe button. That's all you need to do. And while you're doing that, you can share this via email, share this via text, and also like my video. This is the mix, as I stated before in previous videos. This channel is bringing to you a mixture of topics, discussions, opinions, commentary, research, all of that good stuff. But I thank you guys. I thank you all for tuning in, and I will talk to you guys soon. Be expecting more in-depth content on Tory Lanez appeals case, and bye.